Who is John Galt?
Welcome to part 3 of our series, History of Libertarian Thought. In this episode, we journey through the tumultuous landscape of the 20th century, time when the struggle between individual freedom and state power reached a critical juncture. As the world faced the rise of totalitarian regimes, economic interventions and global conflicts, brilliant minds such as Friedrich Hayek, Ludwig von Mises, Ayn Rand, Murray Rothbard, Robert Nozick, Hans Hermann Hoppe, James Buchanan, Milton Friedman, and Isaiah Berlin stepped forward. Their ideas challenged the status quo, defended the virtues of free markets and personal liberty, and redefined what it means to live free in a modern society. Join us as we explore the pivotal contributions and lasting legacy of these thinkers.
Freedom means the absence of coercion by others.
Hayek argued that central planning and state intervention inevitably lead to totalitarianism. He championed free markets and private property as the best means to preserve individual freedom.
Economics is not a moral science, but a science of human action.
Mises maintained that human behavior is purposeful, and that only free market economics based on voluntary exchange can lead to genuine prosperity and social order. His work laid the foundation for modern Austrian economics.
Taxation is theft, purely and simply. The state is nothing more than a bandit gang writ large.
Rothbard was a leading advocate of anarcho-capitalism. He believed that all state interventions are inherently coercive, and that a society based entirely on voluntary interactions and free markets is the only just arrangement.
Individuals have rights, and there are things no person or group may do to them without violating these rights.
Nozick defended a minimal state whose sole function is to protect individual rights. He argued that any state beyond this is an infringement on personal freedom, and that a just society is built on voluntary exchange and respect for individual autonomy.
Politicians are, in the end, just self-interested individuals, subject to the same incentives as everyone else.
Buchanan is best known for developing public choice theory, which analyzes political decision-making through the lens of individual self-interest. His work underscores the need for constitutional limits to safeguard liberty against governmental overreach.
Liberty is liberty, not equality or fairness or justice or culture or human happiness or a quiet conscience.
Berlin is renowned for distinguishing between negative, liberty, freedom from interference, and positive liberty, the pursuit of self-actualization. His work highlights the importance of protecting individuals from coercion, while cautioning against state-imposed visions of the good life.
The government's solution to a problem is usually as bad as the problem.
Friedman was a staunch advocate for free market capitalism and limited government. He believed that economic freedom is essential for political freedom and that markets are the most efficient mechanism for resource allocation and innovation. Austrian economics is not merely a school of thought. It is a dynamic framework that celebrates the complexities of human decision-making and the beauty of spontaneous order emerging from individual actions. Its roots can be traced back to the late 19th century with the pioneering work of Carl Menger, who laid the foundation with his groundbreaking insights into the subjective theory of value. Menger's ideas challenged classical economics by arguing that the value of goods is not inherent, but rather arises from the personal valuations of individuals. Central to Austrian economics is the concept of praxeology, the study of human action. Ludwig von Mises, a towering figure in this tradition, argued that economics is a deductive science. He believed that by understanding the purposeful choices of individuals, one can deduce the broader patterns that govern market behavior. Mises contended that economic phenomena are the result of countless decisions made in everyday life, decisions that are often influenced by personal preferences, available information, and the unpredictable nature of human behavior. Friedrich Hayek further enriched the Austrian tradition by emphasizing the role of knowledge in economic processes. In his seminal work, The Road to Serfdom, Hayek warned that central planning was doomed to fail because it could never adequately harness the dispersed, often tacit knowledge held by individuals throughout society. Instead, he championed free markets as the ideal environment for the spontaneous emergence of order, where prices serve as signals that efficiently allocate resources without any central direction. Another important voice in this tradition is Murray Rothbard, who extended Austrian ideas into the realm of political philosophy and ethics. Rothbard argued that a truly free society is one where all interactions are voluntary, and where the state is reduced to its most minimal form or, in his view, eliminated altogether. His work, notably Man, Economy and State, builds on the Austrian emphasis on individual liberty and critiques the encroachment of government intervention in economic life. At its core, Austrian economics is a celebration of human ingenuity and the intricate dance of individual choices that shape the economy. It rejects the notion of a deterministic system, instead highlighting the unpredictable and adaptive nature of human behavior. This perspective is particularly relevant in today's rapidly changing world, where technological advances and globalization continue to reshape the economic landscape. Austrian theorists remind us that while models and statistics can provide valuable insights, the true engine of progress lies in the creative, often messy, decisions made by individuals every day. Moreover, Austrian economics challenges the conventional wisdom that government intervention is necessary to stabilize markets. Instead, it posits that interference often disrupts the delicate balance of spontaneous order, leading to unintended consequences that can stifle innovation and growth. This perspective underscores the importance of maintaining an environment where freedom and voluntary exchange are paramount. In conclusion, Austrian economics offers a compelling narrative about the power of the individual and the natural order that emerges when people are free to pursue their own interests. It is a reminder that economics is, at its heart, a human endeavor, one that is enriched by the diversity of choices, the complexity of information, and the boundless potential of individual action. As we explore this vibrant tradition, we are invited to see the economy not as a static machine, but as a living, breathing system powered by the creative spirit of humanity.
The smallest minority on earth is the individual.
Rand developed objectivism, a philosophy that exalts rational self-interest, individual rights, and laissez-faire capitalism as the only moral social system. She argued that only a society based on reason and individualism can flourish.
I can't eat as much as I want to vomit.
The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me.
In The Fountainhead, Ayn Rand champions individualism and creative integrity. Through the character of Howard Rourke, an uncompromising architect, Rand illustrates her belief that true innovation and progress come only when one follows one's own vision, regardless of societal pressure. The Fountainhead is more than a story about architecture. It is a declaration of the sanctity of individualism. Rand's narrative challenges the conventions of conformity and collectivism, celebrating the power of a single, determined mind to reshape the world.
I swear by my life and my love of it that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor ask another man to live for mine.
Atlas Shrugged is Ayn Rand's magnum opus, portraying a dystopian United States where excessive government control and collectivist policies stifle innovation and personal achievement. Through a dramatic narrative of industrialists and creative minds going on strike, Rand defends free market capitalism as the only system that respects individual rights and fosters progress. Atlas Shrugged serves as a philosophical and dramatic exploration of the role of the mind in society. Rand uses the disappearance of the men of the mind to argue that when individuals are free to pursue their rational self-interest, society flourishes. The novel is a powerful critique of coercion and a passionate affirmation of the moral right to live by one's own efforts.
Who is John Galt?
In summary, the 20th century proved to be a crucible for libertarian thought. Through the works of our featured thinkers, we witness a powerful defense of individual rights, a critical examination of state power, and a profound commitment to the principles of voluntary cooperation and free market economics. Their insights not only shape the political and economic landscapes of their time, but continue to inspire debates on freedom and governance today. As we reflect on their legacies, we are reminded that the pursuit of liberty is an enduring journey, one that challenges us to protect the sanctity of individual choice against all forms of coercion.